I'm Sarah from mytextcheck. We provide car checks that allow you to see a vehicle's hidden past. There are many reasons why you should always check a car prior to purchase. Put it this way, would you buy a house and not carry out a survey? If your answer to this is no, then a car check works on a similar principle. Unfortunately, we see consumers buying cars in good faith, assuming that everything is fine with the car. Later on, they realise that they've made a terrible mistake. It's always going to be extremely difficult, if not impossible, to get your money back once you've already handed it over. Here are the top 10 crucial things that we feel you will need to consider or undertake before purchasing a car.
Only ever buy from the registered keeper of a vehicle.
The only exception to buying from the registered keeper of a vehicle would be when buying from a bona fide motor trader, a garage dealership, an auction house, or a motor trade organisation. Remember that the registered keeper may not be the owner. If so, ask for other proof that they have had legitimate possession of the vehicle, such as a bill of sale, a service history, or MOT certificates.
Only buy a vehicle where there is a full V5C logbook.
The full V5C logbook needs to correspond to the address you're going to purchase the car from. No logbook, no sale. How can you ever prove you have bought from a previous registered keeper if you cannot verify the details?
Always buy from the seller's address.
Do not accept a meeting in a neutral location, like a supermarket or car park. Always buy from the seller's address. Public places are very risky, as in this situation you cannot verify the logbook details. Furthermore, if the seller has insisted on a cash sale, are you going to feel safe doing the transaction where third parties could see you handing over a large amount of cash?
Always insist on receiving a purchase contract signed by the seller.
You can download a template for this free of charge from our website. Receiving a purchase contract signed by the seller effectively turns any verbal agreement that may have been struck into a written contract and provides evidence in the event of someone selling the car fraudulently onto you.
You must physically check the VIN chassis number on the car itself.
You need to check the VIN chassis number on the car corresponds to the logbook, and it can be located in several places on the car. If you do not check this physically, you have no chance of safeguarding yourself against stolen or cloned cars. If you're struggling to find the VIN chassis number, call our call centre. We'll be happy to tell you where it's located on the car you're looking at.
Check the seller's identity.
Before you part with any funds for any car, always check the seller's identity by asking to see the card copy of the seller's driving licence. The photo and address on this should enable you to match the seller to the details on the logbook and the address you're looking to purchase from. It will also reassure you that the funds are being given to the registered keeper, not a third party posing as them.
Check the vehicle's value.
Always check car sales websites and trade publications to ensure that your potential purchase is valued correctly compared to similar cars. If the car seems unreasonably cheap for what it is, then this can be a telltale sign that things are not what they seem. If you're unsure about anything, get a second opinion.
Don't forget the road test.
The single biggest factor that can influence the decision is road testing the car. Always take the seller with you in case something breaks. This way you can't be held accountable if it does. After you're happy or not that the car performs as you want it to, then go over the car with a fine tooth comb. Check everything works and take a note of what doesn't. Does it come with a lengthy MOT? Does it come with road tax? Are both sets of keys present? Any service history documentation? Are there tools? Is there a spare wheel?
Always see the vehicle before handing over the money.
If you can see the vehicle before handing over money, you can watch out for distance selling scams where legitimate cars advertise, but the seller does not own it nor have it in their possession. Be suspicious if the seller will only communicate by email. Do not accept their insistence that the car is UK registered, even though it is presently with them in a foreign country. Never transfer money to third-party holding accounts on the promise that the car will be shipped to your location.
If in doubt, walk away.
Any doubts at all, walk away. If you have any more queries, contact us on 0844 482 1954.